Call of Duty World War II, arguably the most anticipated Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2, comes out tomorrow. And honestly, I hope you guys enjoy Gamelog, because there's going to be plenty of that coming. But honestly, I didn't know why I was obsessing about this title in the franchise. I mean, sure, it doesn't have the advanced movement, which is a plus, but there was always some external reason I never saw. Until now. I never played World at War. Well, I mean, I played it. I never lied about playing every single Call of Duty since Modern Warfare, but I never played World at War in its prime. I never got to play World at War when it first came out, but there's a reason why. When World at War came out, my friend had bought it before and I played it and absolutely hated it. It wasn't a bad game, but I wanted a modern game. I didn't want to go back to World War II. I was so salt with the game that I went back to Modern Warfare. I didn't care. Then goes by Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. When Black Ops hit the market, I got and played it for like 2 weeks. After those 2 weeks, I determined that the amount of hours that you had to put in to unlock some of the things with that awful credit system was way too much. You had to play the game for so many hours just to unlock one gun. It was awful. But that's a topic for another day. So during Black Ops 1, I played World at War. So that being said, I have this ridiculous fascination with Call of Duty World War II. This is the first World War II game I'm going to be able to play the multiplayer and play the entire game in its prime when everybody else is playing it. Now that being said, I want to kind of analyze a few certain aspects with the game. Now when Call of Duty Wwii, or World War II, you know what, I'm just going to call it WW2 from now on. Anyway, with WW2 you have the standard 3 modes. There's Campaign, which seems to be about some captain and his squad going through the Eastern Front of World War II, trying to get everyone through it alive and emotions and shit. I'm honestly not that interested in that. I'll probably play it, but it's probably not going to be like an actual Let's Play or something unless you guys want to see that and let me know in the comments and stuff. There's the multiplayer, which from the beta is pretty fun, to be honest, and I really like how it was in the beta. If they don't change it that much, it's going to be really fun. But there's one more mode. One that isn't that talked about for this installment, or from what at least I've seen. I haven't seen that many videos on it other than the trailers for it. That, dear viewers, is the zombies. The zombies mode is supposedly the scariest zombies experience we've got out of this entire series of Call of Duty and having zombies in it. Now, all the information that is going to be provided is going to be from Charlie Intel. If you guys don't know who he is on Twitter. And they have a website. Or she or they. Now, legally, technically, I have to say, Charlie Intel did not pay me to say this. I just like the way he, she, they, whatever it is, find and present the info to the public. They do it spoiler-free, and they put spoiler warnings literally fucking everywhere. It's great. A link to Charlie Intel will be in the description to their Twitter page and their website. Highly recommend them for Call of Duty and gaming news in general. Anyway, Charlie Intel has stated in the past few days that, quote, users with early copies says only offline modes are playable, but that includes the zombies mode. Now that's cool news. Except the embargo or whatever on the game is still up, so there's no gameplay. The only thing we got was a Facebook stream that wasn't actually archived anywhere, at least to my knowledge. So the only things we know so far are 2 things, or at least from what I could find digging through Charlie Intel's tweets. Number 1, the launch map is called The Final Reich. Now the name The Final Reich kind of stands out to me, as something that's like, you know, the whole Nazi zombie army Plan Z thing, and I hope they don't go too far into that, because I've been playing Zombie Army Trilogy for a Let's Play, and I hope it's basically just not a repeat of that, but Call of Duty zombie stuff. We also know that this version of Zombies is going to be more gruesome and gritty than that of Treyarch and IW's iterations of the mode. I mean, just look at this guy. Look at him. Look at these guys. They are so fucking gritty and detailed and gruesome, and like the teaser images back when the game was first starting to like be announced and all that, and Zombies was first announced, it's so graphic. It's like a fucking Saw movie, dude. It's ridiculous. Keeping these two things in mind, I hope that the Zombies mode isn't just a carbon copy of the other Zombies modes, just with more gruesome and scary, you know, assets like Zetsubo tried to be. And I also hope that Sledgehammer didn't just, you know, plop a first-person camera onto the Nazi zombie army games and, you know, just added wall buys and doors and stuff, and it's just, hey, this is Zombie Army Trilogy, but with a first-person camera and wall buys. Bling! With all that said, I'd like to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video, or at least I hope it's going to be a short little video. And I hope that at least some of this stuff is kept in the final version of the game and is correct. I made this video as kind of like an info predating the release kind of video. At least for the zombies. I'm not going to make one for multiplayer. I'm not going to make one for campaign because I'm not as interested and fascinated with those modes. Y'all play them. Yeah, multiplayer is the focal point of my personal gaming experience. But I thought Zombies was the most interesting in terms of the scope of what they're doing and how secretive it's been being kept lately. So yeah, this is kind of like a before the game releases teaser, kind of like info video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Links to possible donations that you want to give me and my Patreon will be in the description below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next activity. Bye-bye.